Hey guys, welcome to the High Ticket Podcast Accelerator. Now, I want to let you guys know, if you guys are on this page right now, chances are you thought about starting a podcast, maybe you consume some of my content around podcasting, or maybe you just enjoy the show and getting to see myself interview over $10 billion worth of entrepreneurs at this stage who've taken their life and their business to the next level, and through these interviews, share that with you guys. In the process of the last 3 years, I've been able to literally go from rock bottom to building a multi-six-figure business, scaling upwards. And literally, I could not even believe that this was possible only a few years ago. But I designed this course because after 3 years of tried and true fail, literally like nonstop failure, I learned how to stop bumping into the walls and how to have the gateway, the fast track, the blueprint, if you will, to move fast when it comes to starting a podcast. And of course, as you guys probably know, there's a lot of people that start podcasts, but I want to let you guys know that over the process of looking at the landscape of various podcasters, I've realized one thing. There's the difference between, a lot of people who have podcasts, and I think a lot of them are really awesome, but there's a different, there's one thing to have a podcast, but there's a different caliber to be a high-ticket podcaster. Now, a lot of people might go, well, Omar, what is a high-ticket podcaster? Well, basically, it's people who deal with one problem. And maybe the problem manifests in different ways, but if this is you, then I think this is the program for you. And that's if you're the type of person who's sitting there watching this, and maybe you're a beginning online entrepreneur, or maybe you're an expert in your field, right? At some level, you want to play the online game, but you realize like, hey, I really can't do it on my own. I want a bigger network. I want to reach more people. I want to build an audience. And yeah, I want to inspire people in the process, and maybe even build an audience that could turn into a customer base. And whether you want to learn how to start, launch, grow, or monetize your podcast, this course is the step-by-step blueprint that I've designed literally to help you step-by-step go from exactly where you're at right now, whether you know nothing, even if you have no experience, or maybe you're in the beginning steps of starting a podcast, or maybe you're the type of person like me who procrastinated thinking about starting a podcast for the longest time but just never took action on it. Well, if you're the type of person who's sick of not taking action, you've enjoyed some of the content we have, and you want a way to go further faster, then I want to let you know that this high-ticket podcast accelerator is designed to help you solve that problem. And that challenge, again, is the fact that you're sitting there watching this going, man, I want to start one, but I don't know how. Maybe you want to start one virtually in person, right? Or maybe you want to actually do in-person interviews, right? There's two ways to do it. One, you could start, virtually, like I said, or you could do it in person. And both ways are totally doable. And in the course, I teach you guys how to do both. And of course, a lot of people can teach you how to do it virtually, but my niche is really helping you network and get to high-ticket guests and how to do it fast. In fact, a lot of people have come to know me as the king of getting high-ticket guests, as I've been able to literally sit down with people like Grant Cardone, Ed Milet, both individually and collectively, the billion-dollar founder of Patron Tequila, who also created Paul Mitchell, recently sold Patron for $5.1 billion, co-founder of Wikipedia, the creator of Hot Cheetos. The names go on and on and on, but more than name dropping, what I want to do is system drop. And I want to let you guys know this course is not only designed to teach you that system, but there's 100% money back guarantee. Yeah, literally 100% money back guarantee. That means within 30 days of you checking out this course and this program, if you go into it and it's not the most mind-blowing content when it comes to this stuff on the planet, then simply email us. We have a simple system that you can get in touch with us, and we'll happily refund your money. Literally no risk whatsoever if you take action today. And also, I want to let you guys know that this course is designed to step-by-step, like I said, help you learn how to start, launch, grow, and of course, offer different monetization routes for you to start your podcast. Now, you might be sitting there watching this video and going, man, I want to do this, but can Omar really teach me how he went from being broke, lost, depressed, literally in a stuck situation, probably worse than where you're at right now? At least I hope you're not in as bad a situation as I was. Literally, if you guys know any of my content, you know that I was literally broke, lost, depressed, and got broken up with. I was over $30,000 in debt. And I wanted to do something more meaningful with my life. And I didn't know about the opportunities of passive income or building relationships. But if you guys know anything, not just social media wise, but also in terms of network, you realize that your network is truly your net worth, especially in this day and age where content equals currency. So if you're sitting there and thinking, man, I want to start a podcast, but I want to know how to do it in a way where I have maximum impact with minimum overwhelm, or maybe you want to build a phenomenal personal brand, there's no better way to build a personal brand in this day and age at a cheaper rate as opposed to running this ad and that ad and this ad and this ad, but actually being someone of value where viewers and audience come to you, they're attracted to your message, they're inspired by what you're doing, you attract a tribe and build a personal brand and a phenomenal network around it. Well, if that speaks to you and it's something a little bit different than what everybody else is offering, and you know you've been wanting to start a podcast, you know it's the best way to build a personal brand, I want to let you know that the High Ticket Podcast Accelerator is designed for people just like you and me who sat there, wanted to do more, and decided one day to take action. And I want to let you know, the same courage it takes to invest today in the program is the same courage it takes to actually step up to the plate and learn how to get high-ticket guests, how to conduct yourself when it comes to interviews, not just in terms of how to book big interviews, how to book them fast, whether virtually or in person, but also how to get in touch with the gatekeepers and how to do it on social media easy, even if you don't have that big of a following to begin with. Now, if you do, that's great, but if you don't and you're starting from scratch where I did, then let my example be evidence that you can do it too. And it's a little one of the best kept secrets that it's a lot easier than you think. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, in this course, I teach you guys not just how to book big interviews, but how to do it fast, and also how to build relationships with the gatekeepers, who very often are the people who get you in the door with a lot of these guests if you communicate strategically, elegantly, and simply. And as always, and as I mentioned this in the course, you'll be able to check it out, but if you communicate specifically, and if you're a person of value who carries yourself with integrity, whether you have experience or not, you'll be blown away at how much more access you can get to people than you realize if you just communicate strategically. And again, this course is filled with that blueprint, including the step-by-step things you may need to know, whether it comes to getting equipment, building a team, maybe hiring freelancers, or doing what I did and trying to be cost efficient when I started and actually getting volunteers to help me for free. And in the course, I have scripts. And of course, if you take action on the early bird special, which you can check out if you register now, I'm also going to throw in my exact scripts that I used to book over $10 billion worth of interviews. And I share a handful of where I actually show you the DM messages with multi-million and multi-billion dollar entrepreneurs and how I got in touch with them, and literally explain it step by step so that you too can do the same. And again, this is for people who maybe have a personal brand they want to build, maybe a sense of a mission in the world, maybe they want to create more fulfillment, maybe you want to grow an audience, maybe you see the fact that the landscape is growing and there's never been a better time than today to start your podcast and start your show. Well, like I said, if that's for you, then the High Ticket Podcast Accelerator is the way for you to go. And I cut through the fluff, and I've taken a lot of courses and checked out a lot of stuff out there where people ramble on and on and on. But as you can see, and if you hung to the very end and you hang to the very end, you'll see that I'm a specific communicator, and I've sat down with people at the highest levels when I was nobody to begin with. So chances are, if you're watching this, you're probably a somebody deep down inside. And I want to welcome you to the Passionate Few family, whether you found me through the YouTube channel or you follow me on any of my social media platforms. Honestly, I'm truly grateful for your time and the fact that you've gotten tremendous value from my interviews. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that. And if you want people just like yourself to be where you're at, consuming your content, learning from you, participating in your products and your services, giving you money in exchange for the value that you can give them, then I want to let you know the High Ticket Podcast Accelerator, like I said, is designed for people just like that. And again, while there's plenty of ways to make money, build a phenomenal personal brand, leverage, build relationships, maybe launch a product or service, or maybe you already have a product or service that you can sell more of because now you're inheriting the audience of the people you're interviewing, I want to let you know that the opportunities are literally limitless. And we could go on and on, but you can check out all the text where we describe everything that's in the course, including the special bundle if you take action today on the early bird special. And again, guys, like I said, it's no risk whatsoever. It's 100% money back guarantee, because if there's anything I know, it's that integrity is the core of everything I do. Entrepreneurs may have a nice rise, people who want to build a personal brand may have a nice rise, but if you want to be here to stay, you have to build something that matters. And like you hear it, your network is your net worth. What better way to become a high-ticket person yourself than to surround yourself with other high-ticket guests, high-ticket entrepreneurs, high-ticket people in virtually any niche across any spectrum, inherit high-ticket audiences, high-ticket clients, some more high-ticket premium stuff to them, and do it with integrity? Well, literally, that's what I show you in this course. So again, guys, if you want to check out more, you can read all about it here, but literally this is my step-by-step blueprint on how I went from literally rock bottom, zero, barely anything, to sitting down with multi-million, multi-billion dollar entrepreneurs and creating a podcast that people actually want to watch. Now, before I sign off here, I want to remind you guys that there comes a time in every podcaster's journey where they have a moment, right? Where they make a decision. And that decision could be like, you know what, today's the day I'm gonna do it. Or today's the day I'm gonna try to get this guest, or I'm gonna DM this person. And again, I teach you my DM scripts that I've come to be known for around the world, teaching people how to do this stuff. And actually, like I said, it's a lot easier than you think. And all that stuff's included in the course, like literally in detail. How to start it, how to grow it, how to book guests, how to do it cost effectively, and how to create content that lives on and on across multiple platforms. Because you can get a YouTube video and strip the audio, put it on iTunes, put it on Spotify, and now you have 3 different modes of traffic, literally unlimited traffic coming your way to your products, your services, your personal brand for you to benefit from forever. And you don't have to spend any money for it. Literally, I booked over $10 billion worth of entrepreneurs, and guess how much I paid to book them? Zero. Now, again, you can do it. In the course, I teach a little bit of how, if you want to offer that, you can. But like I said, I've never done it. And I know I'm explaining it, but it's because I'm so passionate about this course and what it can do for you, because I've seen how it's changed my life. I saw how it took me from being somebody lost, broke, depressed. Not that it's going to make you $1 zillion right away, but if it builds you a huge network, what could that do for you? What could that do for your future? And like I said, before I sign off here, I just want to remind you guys that social media is not going anywhere. And you can let it use you, or you can take advantage of it today. No other time in history has there been a better time to connect with people, audiences, mentors, moguls, people in your niche, experts in your field, help build your own expertise base, help network with other people than today. Because today's day and age of social media allows you to connect with virtually anybody. So this course speaks to those of you who want to do exactly that. And again, you guys are watching this video, it's because you saw some of my content and realized you want to sign up for this high ticket podcast accelerator. You want to learn more. And if this is the video for you and it speaks to you and you know you want to take action, there comes that moment of decision. And that moment of decision is to say, you know what? Maybe I'm going to wait another couple months, right? Or another couple weeks to start this podcast, or maybe a year, or maybe when you're ready, or maybe when the time is right, or maybe after more people start their podcast when the market's super saturated. Chances are you probably don't want to wait. And like the expression goes, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. And the next best time to plant a tree is right here and right now. So guys, if you want to plant a tree that grows your personal brand and takes you to the next level in 2019 and beyond, make sure to check out the High Ticket Podcast Accelerator. You can sign up in the description below. Again, it comes with a risk-free guarantee, because I want to make sure that within 30 days, you are well on your way to becoming a high-ticket podcaster, not just another podcaster, not somebody who's stuck in all these other complex systems, but somebody that takes action fast. You learn from somebody who's been through the trenches, communicates effectively, and can help you go from here to here in no time, so that you can become a high-ticket podcast accelerator and leave an even bigger impact in the world than you're already doing. And again, whether you have experience or not, this high-ticket podcast accelerator helps you step by step, wherever you're at, get to where you want to be with your own show, cutting through the fluff so that you can have maximum impact with minimum overwhelm. So again, guys, that's it. Hope you guys enjoy this page. Make sure to read all about it and take action today. Sign up for the High Ticket Podcast Accelerator course. I'm excited to see you guys in there, and make sure to sign up now, because Fast Action Scholarship means that you get this course for only $397. When we launch, it's going to be more than that. So this is the lowest that will ever be offered, literally ever. No BS, no marketing gimmick, no pressure. Literally, this is the truth. So anyways, guys, it's the moment of decision. You can either move on, or you can decide to plant your tree right here or right now to take your personal brand, your impact to the world, to the next level in 2019. I'll see you guys in the course. Make sure to sign up. And as always, live strong, live with passion, and I'll see you inside the High Ticket Podcast Accelerator when you sign up below.
If you guys enjoyed that video, be sure to hit that subscribe button right now, because every week we bring you the very best in personal development content, interviews, and insight to help inspire you to take your life and your dreams and make them a reality. And also, if you want to know how to book dream guests the same way I have, you can check the link below for my top 3 secrets. So if you have a podcast or a show or whatever it is and you want to collaborate with them, if you click that link below, I'll give you those top 3 secrets to help you get in touch with anybody. And also, don't forget that the Passionate Few is available on media platforms as well. So you can subscribe to the podcast. And until next time, thank you for being one of the Passionate Few.